Hi everyone, how are
Hello.
you? Wait a moment, I think my webcam is stuck. Or? Do you see my webcam?
You're frozen.
I am frozen, yes. Let's check one moment. What happened here?
You
Okay.
need you need to relog.
Yeah, I'm
Restart the server.
no restarting, yes. Starting the webcam. Okay. Hi everyone. We are back with a new live stream. It was a very long week. How was it? We played a lot in these days. A lot of you played. I think many of you enjoyed it also. We have seen many good comments, many feedback, many bugs.
Yeah, a lot of bugs.
And yeah, we had many critical bugs in the few days, in the first days, but we tried to fix them as soon as possible. The main bug was with the dungeon not working perfectly. Well, the first day, the boss dropping the items in the lava. Then the dungeon sometimes not starting, but the critical one was fixed. Then we had problems, a bit of problems with the login server that we fixed also during the weekend. And yeah. And then a lot of feedback and bug reports that we have tried to patch during this week, and we have a very big list of your feedback of everything. It was it will help us a lot to make the game better. Also, what you would like to talk?
Is how many days you did sleep?
Yeah,
No,
we
no sleep at all for a week.
no, for the critical bugs was very stressful, very stressful days. I really wanted to fix everything, but yeah, we fixed a lot, but not everything. We will fix it later. Then what we liked was the patch system that we have developed in house. That many of you didn't even notice that the server was patching, and there was almost zero downtime of the server. So when there was a patch, you just had to relog from Steam, download the patch, and log in instantly, without and when you want, without having to disconnect from the server, having downtimes from hours. So you really liked that part. We had some server crash. Almost the first days we had some problems with server crash. But yeah, also we fixed them very soon. For the server, the server was working very great in this week, so we are very happy with the networking system. And also we had only just one critical issue that we don't like it a lot, where the hitboxes sometimes were not synced with the clients, so it was a bit messed. We are still investigating about this issue, but we are hoping to fix it very soon. So, and then what is next? Now we are beta has ended. No one can play it right now. We will, of course, fix bugs and add all your feedback. And we have prepared for you a list of what we are working on. Let's go from here. Okay.
That's not a reveal. That's face enhancement.
Yeah. we want to talk about the node system. Node system, as you have seen, it was in an alpha stage. We can tell without any problems. It was just the first version of the node system. We have changed a bit the node system during the beta, and now we want to upgrade it. So what you didn't see is that we want to add the node levels. So every town, not city, but just small towns that has the node, will have some levels that players need to contribute to the node to update the town and the node. This means that when the node is, for example, at level 0, just some basic NPCs are in this node, are in town. And when people level up this node, more NPCs will join the node, more also shops and other things to do. The node events are basically every day or something similar. There a group of monsters will spawn outside the node, outside the town, and they will try to attack the node. Every player in game will have a notification, of course, and they have to defend the node. If they cannot defend the node will level down, and so people need to contribute again to level up the node they want to play.
Do players get a notification in all the world or only in the map they are at the moment?
Yeah,
where the node is gonna attack.
They will get the notification everywhere. So if they also in the different map, they will get a notification that they tell you that this node is under attack in about 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. So players can organize and teleport near that node to try to defend it, or if they care. If they don't care about that node, they just can skip it.
Yeah, just to be clear, so people know that notifications are in the world.
Yeah,
always.
And yes, a higher node will have will be more populated. What you have seen in game is that was a high level node. Followglen was at the maximum level for default, and if the node was, for example, level 1 or level 2, there will be less NPCs. So for example, less crafting NPCs and less things to do. So if there is not any NPCs to craft in that node, you need to take the caravan and transport the things you want to a different node to craft. If you really want to stay in that node and make your home, for example, like you like a map, you want to make everything there, you can stay in a town and try to contribute and level up. Then we have the reputation system. So when you will use a node most time, like helping upgrading it or making the daily quest that we will talk later, you get some reputation point of that particular node. This means that when you have a higher reputation, you get also a discount of items to buy in that node, and also the node will buy some items with a bit higher value. And then there are the daily quests. So every day every node in the world will give you six different quests to do, and you can choose maximum three different quests every day to make. And this quest will help, will make, when you finish them, your reputation in that particular node will go up. So, yes, we don't have for now we don't have a release date, and the game, of course, will not have pay-to-win items. We will try to sell it as buy-to-play, so we will not have pay-to-win items. So, let's see. Housing, something completely new, something that you didn't have seen in the beta, and it was not available yet, is the housing system. We want that every player can buy a land, private land, and in this private land they can build a house. The housing system will be completely free. No, not free, but free to build. This means that you can craft the items that you need to build a house. For example, you can craft the basement, the walls, doors, and window, and everything else. And then when you go in your private land, you will be able to place the basement and the wall where you want. And with your fantasy, with your imagination, you can build your perfect house.
So let me be specific here. We think we will build a default big chunk of land. We didn't establish how big, but we think enough, like 1/5 or 1/4 of fallow land, for example, High Summer Plains. If you have played High Summer Plains, I think we will give you to play with a quarter or a fifth of the map of High Summer Plains.
Yes.
And sorry about it. And in case we can make it big in the future with updates, if the feedback from the players is coming like we need more, we need more gateable stuff. We need more space. It's not a problem. We start with one chunk of land, and then with players' feedback we can change that.
And this private land is completely private, is instanced, so it's not the house you will build is not in the open world. It's an instanced zone of the world. So when you join your land, you see only yourself. If you want, you will be also be able to invite friends to your land, and so they can see what you have built. So after that, in your private land, you can also have a garden, and start making also with the garden system. You can grow plants and other things. The plants you will grow there, you can use for crafting, or also you can use them in the node system. So you can start from your private land, you can start a caravan and sell the things you have grown in your garden to other nodes. The things you will grow in your garden are mostly for creating potions and food. And then, of course, land customization. Well, we talked about it. That you will not only be able to build your house, but also customize it with placing other different items that you will discover, you will loot when you play, when you kill bosses, or you will craft with a specialization. Yes, you can have you can transport the items from a different node to your private land, and vice versa. You can also, so your private land is like a node system. It will be a node there. In your private land also, it's not written here, but you can also have NPCs that will you can also craft items in your private land if you upgrade it or if you buy them to have it. So if you want, you can craft items in this zone. Will there be a lake or river? We have to design them, because right now we are working just on the first private land that is in the Cinderstone region. After that, you will be able to buy a different private land in every different region of the world, and every different region will have a different type
Biome.
of
Yeah,
land.
biome.
Yeah. Yes, biome. So maybe I cannot tell you right now if we are sure to have a lake or a river, but maybe we will have. It would be cool to have like a small lake where you can also fish some
Yeah.
fishes.
We need to think about automatic catering fish.
Yeah. Oh,
The
also
AGF.
the
So you
fishing.
use the AGM and then the AGF.
No, the fishing was also not working during beta, and luckily we really wanted to have it ready, but
Yes,
we
that
had
was fun.
some other
Next time.
fixes. Yeah. Yeah, also wishes wished that fishing worked. Yeah, but unluckily it was working 2 days before open beta, not during open beta. So dungeons. We had many different feedback about dungeons, and we are really hearing everyone. For example, the first dungeon, the dungeon lava, the jumping puzzle was a bit difficult. We are changing not the jumping puzzle, but we are changing how jumping works in game. So it will be easier. Of course, there will be easier. Because yeah, there are some things that with the jumping we don't like. You also didn't like most of the jumping system. For example, that when you jump, you stop for a moment before start working again. Or yeah, these small issues that we will fix before next open beta. And of course, we will add new boss stands and different attacks of the boss, because for now the bosses they are very basic, and we want to give them more abilities for making them more harder and they are less difficult to exploit. And then the new dungeons. We are working and we have mostly ready 4 new dungeons: the Will-O-Wisp dungeon, Falkencrest dungeon, Mount Helicon dungeon, and Southerville. And there are these 4 dungeons are in 4 different maps that are also in 2 different biomes. And we want to have them ready before next early access. Yeah, we have some problems with naming with maps in the open beta. Will-O-Wisp is the name of the map, and Wellington is the name of the node of the town. So next time we will make it clearer that when you load in the Will-O-Wisp map, and when you start going in the town of Wellington, you will read you are entering Wellington zone.
Yeah.
So crafting system. Crafting system was working in game, not completely 100% working, but we had some basic. We really wanted also during the open beta make the crafting a bit bigger because we had it ready, but we didn't have time as we had to fix the critical bugs before. So of course we will add all items that were missing in the loot table. So there are some certain boss that will drop some items that you need to craft some things. For example, we will add for adding replayability on the dungeons. We will add that the boss some dungeons will drop some items that are rare items that you need to craft some rare weapons. Or also some items that you need to enchant these weapons. So making these dungeons will have also a bigger replayability, and we hope that people join the dungeons also when they are high level, so they help also new people that want to play the story, and they don't need to stay in Quail for too long. And also we also, of course, we will add weapons to the crafting system and armors to the crafting system. This is something that we didn't have, but we will have it very soon. Castle. So we have tried to do a siege this Monday. I think it worked. Not very good, but at least it worked a bit. We had some issues with the spawning system. We had some issues with the damage. Every player made each other, so it was like someone was invincible. And so it was very hard to conquer the castle. But the good news is that we fixed most of them, and we finally can also, in the next beta, try again the siege system.
Without AGM spamming.
Yes, without AGM spawning, without caravan spawning, without every strange things. And also, we, for now...
Siege weapons. What about siege weapons?
Well, siege weapons were in game. We had just one siege weapon in game right now, and we have already other two siege weapon. They are different. They have different stats, and they are they need they are just different stats, and you need different resources to craft them. Yeah, we had some issues with the stats of the walls, but we have fixed them all. And for now, as you have seen in the open beta, if you own the castle, you don't have any management of the territory. There is not any right now. what we want also to do is that the guild that owns the castle of one region has the control of the whole region. So, for example, if someone has control of Cinderstone city castle, they have the control of the region of Cinderstone. With the control of the region, you can put taxes on the whole region. This means that every time some players buy something on the local store, on the NPCs, on the node, they need also to pay some taxes, and these taxes go instantly to the guild that owns the castle in the region.
We limit that, not that you can put 200% tax.
Yeah, you cannot put. we will try to make it balanced.
Yeah.
They can have. So one guild can have infinite. They can have all castle in game if they can attack them, and they are so big that they can defend every castle. One guild technically is able to conquer the whole world. We will have in futures a total of 3 different castles. So there will be 3 different regions and 1 castle in each region. So if a guild is able to do it, they can have the monopoly and to the whole Cinderstone. And with when you own a castle, you will be able also to level up the castle. Right now, the castle we had in game is it was a maximum level. This means that it will also change graphically. The low level castle will be more easier to destroy, so it will be more difficult to defend them. The castle levels, the guild that owns a castle that wants to upgrade the castle need to upgrade them donating using resources from the node system and also gold. If they have the resources the castle needs to level up, they need to go with the caravan in the castle and put all the items in the interface. What are you writing? No, we will not change Jordanis name. But yeah, I know everyone is calling him Lordanis, but we will not change it to Lordanis. It's Jordanis. After that, we will also want to make some castle customization. So the guild can also customize the castle with different things. They can. There will be a system similar to the housing system, but not so free. So the castle will be a lot bigger inside from what we have now. There will be different rooms, and in every room you can put some items and customize as you want, as you wish.
Davide, what if I'm a guild and conquer a castle already at level 3? Do I start with level 3 with the castle, or I start from the scratch, level 1?
Right, so when you conquer a castle, you need to destroy some walls to enter the castle, of course. The walls you have destroyed need to be repaired. And when you repair these walls that you have destroyed to conquer the castle, you also need to level them up, because when you repair the walls, they will be level 1. So you have to level them back. But if the owner upgraded, for example, some parts of the castle at level 3, and no one destroyed it during the siege, it will be level 3. It will not level down. So many questions on chat. I'm trying to since the title screen shows a castle. Oh. No, sorry. The title screen will not change based on the castle status in game. It's a good idea. I like it.
That one is our castle.
Yeah, that one in login screen, it's the castle of developers. No one can touch it.
Who knows? Maybe one day we
Yeah.
take that design and we can implement that as a DLC or something. We don't know.
So, caravan system. It worked a bit. We had some issues with the caravan not following every time the player. We have fixed them just last day. Just yesterday we fixed it. Not a good day to fix them the last day, but we finally did it. We made some changes in the last minute about the gold and the value of every item in the node system. But we still need to change them. It's still not completely ready. The biggest problems we had, for example, the thief system, that when a thief was attacking a caravan, it was very difficult to get every item in every item that the thief stole and go back to the thief city, to the thief town, to sell them in the black market. So we are changing a bit how the system will work. We will also show you a bit later when we have more information about it. Also the guardian system, we will change a bit how it works. For now the guardian, it was working as the guardian were attacking the thieves, but there were not so many incentive to do the guardian, as they don't get any money. They just have to defend some other merchant. What we want to do is that a system that the merchant can hire some guardians, that guardians not that are other players. They can hire them, and when the job is completed, the guardian will get paid. So the merchant, the player, can choose how much to pay the guardian, and the guardian can choose to help him or not help him. Yes, we are going to change a bit the black market. Thieves can go sell at a real node, but there should be some guardians attacking the thieves. Guardians right now were working, but they did not a lot of damage, so it was not working very great. We need to do guardians in the towns a bit more powerful. Yeah, and for everything, you can also follow us on Discord, and there is the suggestion channel where you can write here, there, and we will read everything. That it's very useful.
Only the brave is asking the thief. The thieves can just unthief and run into a node.
No, they cannot. Yes, they were able to do it, but we have fixed it. It was a bug. We have fixed it, and right now, if you are thieves and you go back and you cannot change class, or you cannot uh, how to say it. You cannot take away the thief status if you have an active caravan. So if you have an active caravan, you are thieves forever. You have to put away the caravan, and then you can put away the thief job. And to put away the caravan must be empty. So you need to empty the caravan in in the black market, and after that you can put away the caravan, and after that you can put away your thief status. So I think this way it's working. And also we have fixed a lot of exploits. You were able to run away with the window open of the thief, so you could change as thief and other classes, other jobs when you wanted, also when you were not near the NPCs, but we have fixed them.
Did you try to have 3 jobs at the same time open?
Yes, and it was working.
It was working.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, we will think about a timer about it. Yeah, a bounty system for some thieves is a cool idea. We will also think about it. The problem is that if you have put a bounty over a thief, they can just change back to normal, and no one can attack him. But we will think about also a reputation system where maybe we will do something similar, but it's not soon. What we have written here in this slideshow, it's what we will have very soon. Everything else we will talk in these streams that is not written here. It's something that we are just thinking about.
Oh, the slides have priority now.
Yeah.
Maximum priority, yes.
And then the jobs level. So when you do a job for a long time, you will level up as job, and you will be able to do different things. For example, as a merchant at level 1, you will be able just to have a very basic caravan, and you can transport only not many things, so only few things that have a few value. And when you level up as a merchant, you can buy some better caravan, and also you can take more stuff in that caravan. When we also want to add that when you are level 1 merchant, and you are also with a level 1 caravan, that you cannot take so many things with you, the PvP will be disabled. So if a player that don't want to do PvP but want to craft some items, they can just do this caravan that are low level, and they of course cannot make a lot of money. They cannot put so many things in the caravan, so it will be very balanced. Of course, when you do a level 1 caravan, you cannot be attacked from other players, but there are other NPCs that will spawn around you that will be able to attack the caravan. So the NPC system, the monsters that will spawn around the caravan will remain also at level 1 caravan. Yeah, also that one. Monsters that spawned around caravan right now were a bit useless, as you could just escape them. They were not so fast, but we will fix it. But we will fix this issue also. And yeah, this is all about Caravan. I think it's a very important features of the game. We very like it. And you loved it also. We have seen many people doing it the first days, and we will really want to make it better and a lot more depth with a lot more features and a lot more content around the Caravan and the node system. Yes, we have a lot of reports of freezing bug, not only during the siege, but also on other parts of the game. We didn't have fixed every bug, but we are close to do it. We will, of course, fix it before the next beta. The end level, the final version 1.0, it will be about it will be level 50. But for now there are 20 levels. The first 20 levels are very fast to do. The next levels we will see also when we rise the cap level. There will be a lot more difficult to level up. So, additional content. What we wanted to do for the early access is adding all 3 new maps. So right now we had High Summer Plains and Will-O-Wisp, well, Fallow Glen and Wellington, the towns there. In Wellington there were no monsters right now. We have them ready. We really wanted to do during the open beta, but we were not able to do it. We will, but all the monsters are ready for Wellington and Will-O-Wisp map, so we will add them very soon. And after that, there are 3 new maps that are ready, and I will show you later. The second beta, we still don't know when. We will just follow us on Discord and the live stream, and we will tell you when we are ready. Finally, we are adding the first subclass quest to change your class to a better version of your class. The first subclass is just some specialization that you want to do. For example, for now, mage is a healer and DPS. When you want you change your class to a specialization, you will be able to change a mage that is more DPS or more support or more healer. Then of course we are adding other 4 chapters for the main quest. Right now you had just 1 chapter of the arc 1, and on early access you will also have arc 1 finished and 2 chapters for the arc 2. Then we are adding all the missing skills that were missing. For example, the rogue in game did not have 2 skills, so it was a bit difficult to balance it, as 2 skills were missing. But we have them ready for the next test. We are adding new monsters. We will raise the level cap to level 35, not only 20. And we are adding world bosses. Also, world bosses, we wanted to have them in the open beta, but we were not able to do it in time. World bosses are very important for the game, as not only they are fun. They will give you experience, but they will give you also some rare loot drops that you need for crafting and for enchantment.
Will they be constantly on the map, or is this like a global event?
Yeah, the world bosses are like a global event that there will be every day a different world bosses that will spawn, and players need to play together to finish a global quest. And when they do this global quest, at the end of the global quest, there will be this world boss that will spawn. Also, this it will be there will be in game the people will be warned that there is a global quest starting, so the people around are playing and doing something else can join the global quest and try to kill the world boss. Okay, this one was the last slide. If you have questions, we are here. We have also later we have some other things to show you. Yes, every map will have a different node. So every new map will have a town, and in the town there will be a node. So in every map there will be also new items new resources to gather, and different resources, because we want that in every map there is something different. So you have to go in a different map to gather the resources, and you have to use the caravan to gather in one place all the resources that you want to craft a particular item.
We try to make it so that you have to move maybe from Cinderstone region to Brightway, that is another biome, a complete different region, to gather stuff in a more difficult map, and maybe go to the north to Halcyon, and then go back. So players are incentivized to move around the map, because if everyone starts on Cinderstone, then the Cinderstone region will not be played at higher levels anymore.
Right. What we did not talk about it is that there will be a level balance system that when you go when you are high level and you go in a small level area, the monster will do you will do the monster a bit less damage. So when you go, for example, at level 35, you go in a level 10 area, the damage will be a bit higher from the default level 10 player, but there will be also you cannot one shot every monster. For example, also in Falloglen there is also a world boss, and when you will be level 50 and you go level 10 area, that is Falloglen, to kill the world boss, you cannot one shot the world boss. It will be a bit difficult also for you that you are level 50. Yeah, also in future we will have different servers in different regions. So I know that with lag it was big issues with jumping puzzles, and there were a lot of nightmare, I know. And we really want to fix it, but we are in the right way to do it. So we have also something else to show you. We talked about these 3 new maps, and you surely are asking yourself how much time it will take to build all this content and all these new maps and all these new dungeons. And here we have a small surprise. Let's see if I can do it. Okay. Okay, here we will show you a small preview of every map it's in development. This is Brightway. This map is a different biome, so it's not so colorful like the Cinderstone biome. It's a bit foggy, and the monsters will be a lot different. We also here will have, of course, one dungeon, one world boss, and different resources to gather, and also the jumping puzzle. Of course, point of interest. And yeah, it's very different.
Yeah, this biome is more like a swampy biome.
Yes.
You could see that already in the world map on the left side of Cinderstone. Yeah, and maybe some volcanic stuff will be in other maps. We want to be make it various about the maps, not too samey.
Yeah, this map was also one of the first concept of Cinderstone Online, and but we had to rebuild the whole map because we changed the graphic from a side scroller to a 3D.
Maybe.
So now you can rotate the whole camera. Before the first concept of Cinderstone Online was that the camera was static, and the world also was built with this camera in mind. So most of the part of the world was just one side. So
Yeah.
Daniel has to.
So the backside was completely empty.
Yeah. And here, the dungeon of this map. Very different. Also here there are traps. And with the same fog as the map. Here we have also
Puzzles.
a big, small puzzle with traps to evade. And of course, don't worry, we will fix jumping before the release of every jumping puzzle of the new beta. So I know for now it's every jumping puzzle is you see it as a nightmare, but it will be not anymore. Okay, then we have Halcyon. Also, this one was a map from the early stages, and we had to rebuild because one part of the map was missing. And I really like this map. This map is very good. This is a different biome. It's in the north.
This is in Halcyon. Halcyon, the region in the north, yeah.
Yeah, Halcyon region, that is when you open the world map, it's on the north side.
This is
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, talk, Daniel.
No, this was the first one we talked. We need to implement verticality, and also this is part of the lore. Why this structure in this map, and we also like it, verticality in the map, and you will see in the upcoming months uh, when we add new maps, there will be a lot more verticality and jumping puzzle systems to go up to places.
Yeah, explore new places, explore, get some new loot and vista, and there are a lot to explore this map. And of course, oh sorry.
I just want to answer. Someone asked if all the dungeons will be different or longer. It depends. It depends. We think we can make bigger dungeons, but bigger and difficult dungeons are going outside from the world. That means if the map you are in is a more higher level map, there will be bigger dungeons.
Yeah, right. Also, this one is the dungeon of Mount Helicon. Here also we don't have only a jumping puzzle, but we have also a puzzle. It's a very good idea. We will not spoil you anything, we will just show you how the things are here, but we will not spoil you how the dungeons work, of course.
Yeah, and all the jumping puzzle here, or the jumping only.
Yeah, the
Don't
mini
be
boss.
scared, Davide will fix jumping.
Yeah, the mini bosses is also something we are considering it in the dungeons. Having mini bosses before the big boss at the end. We will do it. Here are all the different rooms. Ooh, there was a small spoiler there inside that room. And also, yes, the dungeons are just go one way. Also here there is a small spoiler. And of course, the boss room. We don't want only to do dungeons a bit bigger, but also a bit more difficult. Not only with the monsters that are more difficult, but that maybe you need to do something and think a bit before going forward. As there will be some small puzzle. They are not too difficult puzzle, but I think we will have fun to discover them. Okay, and Southernville. This is the last map we have Daniel have designed. It's you've seen it's a bit different. I think it's very cool. It's very good made.
So fishing needs to work.
Yeah, here fishing needs to work. You have many points of interest here to discover, and yeah, I really like it. What do you think? And of course, here we have also the dungeon. The dungeon here, it's the dungeon here, it's in a different place. It's in an isle, so you can see in the distance the map. Oh, you also can see in the distance the dungeon, if I'm not wrong, when you are outside. This is a more...
This is a bit inspired by
more open dungeon. Yeah, we have caves around. You will see. We don't want to spoil everything, just show you. And also, what is funny here is that if you watch here in the background, you can see, I think you can see also, here it's the dungeon. Okay, and that's where the 3 maps we are working on it. And as you have seen, we have them mostly ready. Just need to populate with everything, with the main story, with monsters, with bosses, and yeah, we will think that we will update you very soon with new updates, with new news. And also just follow us on Discord, and we will try to update also our website and social network. We don't have right now a timeline when we will open the next open beta, but just follow us that if you want to support us, we will have a small surprise for you in the next, I hope, next few days. So, if you have any other questions, we are here. I think we have shown you a lot about game development, and I really want to thank you, all of you, for testing and playing the open beta. It was very nice to see finally all these places with a lot of people in game running around.
That was actually very rewarding to see so many people in game.
Yeah, and we had also many live streams during the weekend with the people showing our game on Twitch. Daniel, what music will you have this map?
I don't know.
You still have to compose.
Maybe Hawaiian music.
Hawaiian music. Well, I really hope to see you on Discord, and we now have to go sleep, and tomorrow it's another day to work and fixing bugs and implementing all these features.
So now we play as two players again.
No. we will see. Maybe we will have more in the future. But we will work on the patch, have everything ready, fixed, and then we will see what to do next. So, thank you again.
Guys, thank you very much.
And I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and we'll try to do more live stream in the future, showing you everything we are working on. We don't know when right now, but every time we have something new ready to show you, we will try to do a live stream. And of course, on every live stream we will have it will also be on YouTube.
Go back on the sunset of the video. It's more on the beginning. Go, 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 go. There's a transition. Okay. Go
Here.
on. Not too far back. Go for. Okay. Yeah. So, the right mood to end this.
Yes. So, have a nice day, evening, or morning, everywhere you are. Thank you again for
Thank you,
following us.
guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.